Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial on the way that I style my hair now that it is shorter. I recently cut my hair because I had been through a ton of damage. If you follow me on Snapchat, I've kind of spoke about it. And so I had to cut my hair, but I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm styling it a little bit different, but still using the same tools and techniques. I'm going to go over how I style my hair, some products I think you should invest in if you're having issues with, no volume or you can't get your curls to stay. So I'm going to go over that and what tools I use. So if you want to see how I style my hair now that it's shorter, then please keep watching. So before I get into the demo, I'm going to tell you about some products that I have been using that have never failed me. So I am partnering with Bombay Hair on this video. No surprise if you've been following me for a long time. It is the only styling hot tools that I use. Specifically the 32 millimeter. Now this is their rose gold. They also have a gold and they also have a regular, but this is the size barrel that works for me through and through. They do have a 25 millimeter, which gives more of a beachy wave. It's like a tighter curl, but then once you kind of run your fingers through it, it's almost like a beachy wave. I prefer the big bouncy curls, so this is just what works for me. I do have a coupon code with them to save 30% on their hot tools, and I will put it here on the screen for you guys. And I also use their straightener sometimes to kind of straighten my ends, but really there's the only two tools that I've been using since I've been on YouTube. It's been probably 2 years since I've used any other tool, and this has been what I've had from the beginning. It's still rocking, still kicking, works perfectly. So this is on my desk at all times. This is what I'm going to be using in the demo. Any picture that you've ever seen of me on Snapchat, Instagram, any video you've seen of me, I have curled my hair with the 32 millimeter from Bombay, either the gold wand or the rose gold. Cannot live without it, love it, travel with it. If you said you could only have one hair tool, I'm going for this one. It really can do everything that I need it to do, and it works amazing. So I'm just wanting to tell you about that before we get into products. This is the main tool that I will be using. This is really all I need, and then I have some products that are going to help give me this volume, give me lift, and give me kind of the wavy texture that I'm looking for. So aside from the curling wand, depending on the type of hair that you have, you want to utilize a hairspray and a texturizing spray. So I have really fine hair. It's very thick. I have a lot of it, but it's fine in texture, meaning it doesn't hold a curl very easily. It's very soft and it doesn't curl like that. I have to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. I have to use texturizing products to really get those curls to stay. So it depends. If you have like a coarser hair type, then you can just curl and you don't need any of these things. But I like to use texturizing sprays. Now there's two in particular. I like the Moroccan Oil Dry Texturizing Spray. So I will spray this on my hair prior to curling, and you can use it afterwards as well to give you like more volume, but I usually use this prior. Today my hair was dirty. It hasn't been washed in a couple days, so I did have some grit from product that was left over, so I didn't use it. But if my hair is freshly washed, I will spray the Moroccan oil stuff on it first just to give it a little grit so my curls will hold better. Now in terms of a styling spray or a spray that I will use after I've already curled my hair, I really like the Beach Club Texture Spray from IGK. I love this brand. They have, and also I think it's called like Down and Dirty Texturizing Spray, which is great. But I like this. This is a sea salt spray, but it is in a kind of consistent spray or an aerosol, which I enjoy. It smells nice and it gives you volume. So you'll see in the clips, I lift my hair up and I'll kind of hit it just to give it that volume. It does add a little bit of a grit, but it gives you the volume you're looking for. If you want those beachy kind of waves, you feel like your hair is looking flat, it's going to give you some texture to work with. So this is something that I use all the time. And then lastly, you'll see in the clips as well, I utilize a hairspray. So I like the Strong Hold or this Ghost hairspray from Verb. This is go-to, love it. You can get it at Sephora. I will have everything linked down below. But I use this when I'm done with my hair and I'm done curling it and I've put some texture in it and I really just want to get it to stay where I want it. You can lift up your ends and really get some volume going. I use it a lot around my face to hold my bangs in place, and it just keeps everything where I want it to be. So definitely utilize this. I will have all three products linked down below, but those are my top three that I've gone through multiple bottles of. That with the curling wand is like a match made in heaven. And then the last product is super cheap. You can get it at any drugstore, and you just want to get a teasing comb. So this is nice because you can really get that texture and that volume you're looking for. One of the things I learned years ago that I have used literally every time I style my hair since then, is usually you would back comb the top, which you definitely can. You can back comb like your bangs right here to get really big volume, but I like using this for back combing underneath, and you just back comb from the bottom up, which is like, it feels unnatural, I guess, not for me now, but it just gives you a lift. It gives you that volume, and I've done it with long hair. I do it with my short hair. It is just a huge, huge, huge styling tip that I would tell you. When I had longer hair, I would tease it like and make it huge, and I loved it. And so many people are like, how do you do that? How do you do that? And it's just the trick of using this and some sort of styling product after you've curled. It really just gives you that volume. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the demo, and we're just gonna start with my bedhead hair, and we're gonna go from that to the hair that I have right now. So if you wanna check out Bombay Hair, I will have them linked down below. Please take my word for it. This wand is amazing. I've used it, as I said, for years. It's gone with me every time I travel. It sits on my desk. It's always plugged in. It's just like my right-hand man to get the hair that I want. So I have it linked down below, and let's get into the demo. All right, guys, we're starting off this tutorial with dirty hair. This is like 2-day hair, and I'm gonna clip back about 2/3 of my hair up, and then we're gonna start on the bottom section. I like to do my hair in 3 sections. It's just kind of what works for me. Depending on how thick your hair is, you might only need to do 2 sections if you have thinner hair, but for me, I like to do 3 sections. It just looks the best. So I'm gonna start with the bottom row. I am going to curl all the sections away from my face. The entire bottom section, I'm just gonna go away from my face. I hold the curls for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I go in with some hairspray or texture spray and spray the curls once they are done. We're gonna move on to the other section or side and do the same thing. So you're just gonna keep curling away from your face, holding 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna clip this back, and we're gonna go to the middle section. So just let down half of that hair, clip up the rest, and we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna go away from the face again, and then one curl on this middle section, we're gonna go like to the face. So towards the face, I guess would be the right term. So you can see me right here going towards the face. I never used to do that with long hair, but I do find that it adds some great volume when you have shorter hair. And then all of the sections right around your face, you're gonna go away from the face. It just frames the face better. So here you see me going towards the face. This is that one on each side that I'm doing that. Going to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds and then drop it, and then again away from the face when you get closer to surrounding your face. I hope that makes sense, but you can alternate it. Some people do. I usually do all away from my face, but I found with short hair that I like to do just a couple thrown in here and there that are facing towards my face. So now I'm going to do around my bangs, just doing that top section, holding it 10 to 15 seconds away from the face. You want to leave a little bit of a tail out as well. I leave about 1 inch out because I want it to have that beachy wave effect. So just doing the same thing on the other side, just framing my face, and then I'm going to go in and use my fingers to really texturize it, kind of make it big. Just play around with it, and I'm going to flip it side to side and decide which side I like. Whichever side gives me more volume is where I keep it. So I'm just going to hit it with some hairspray, as I said, just to frame around my face, and then I'm going in with that brush to really back comb the bottom and give me that volume. And then I'm going to use the IGK spray again to really lift and separate and add volume and just play around with it, and that is completed hair. Super easy. Alright guys, so that is it for my hair tutorial on how I curl my short hair. Don't forget to check out Bombay Hair down below. I swear by that, and the products that I mentioned will really make your life easier. I know some of them can be pricey and you're like, do I really need that? And my answer is yes. If you really want to take your hair game to the next level and really get it big and have it last all day, these products are key. So I'll have everything linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.